All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. Hopefully, you all are doing well today. So, it is Saturday, and as promised, we are going to take a look and see what wants to come through for all 12 zodiacs. So, please take what resonates, leave what does not. They are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. I know the last few times I've done this, they've only been Sun and Moon, but we're going to get back into the regular flow of things. So, these are Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. You could also be a cross watcher. And for those of you who don't know what that means, I'm an Aquarius. I'm an Aquarius, Pisces, Aquarius. It's mainly Aquarius. And I do have friends who are Virgos and are Leos. Most of my family actually falls right into Libra time too. So what that would mean would be I would watch the Leo and the Virgo and whatever other zodiac, because that gives me an insight as to what's happening in their lives. So that's what I mean by cross-watching. You can be looking for somebody else, looking at, just all the other zodiacs, but that's what cross-watching is. So we're going to hop right on into it today. We're going to start with air signs: Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And all of my cards are pre-shuffled, so we're just going to jump right on in. This one's talking to me for Gemini. Imagine. That feels light, feels very airy. That's interesting, because what that feels for me is like your head's in the clouds. Yes. Head's in the clouds. It's like, it's got that floaty, airy energy to it. Let's see what we've got. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Magician. That's you, Gemini. We've got Leo. It's Gemini, Virgo. Knight of Pentacles, Temperance, and then underneath, we've got the Strength card. You've got messages coming in with this Knight of Cups and Knight of Pentacles. There may be messages of love coming in or messages of work coming in. Things that make you go through this change. This change is a personal change. We do have Pluto in retrograde right now. And so I feel as though you are asking yourself kind of the difficult questions of, is this really who I want in my life with the Knight of Cups, or what I want to do with my life with the Knight of Pentacles? We do have Leo and Sag here with the Sun and Temperance along with the Strength card. Leo's really loud, so you could be dealing with the Leo, could be dealing with the Sag. But whatever this is, I feel as though that it's trying to bring forth a sense of balance. It's trying to bring forth a sense of courage. What else do we got underneath? Eight of Cups, more Virgo energy with the Hermit, and then we also have the Ace of Cups here. Some of you could very well be walking into a new relationship because, this is just for some of you because we got the Ace of Cups here. For those of you walking towards a new relationship, the reason why that is now coming in is because you no longer put the confinement energy, those chains and those heavy thoughts that are weighing you down of, oh, this will never work, or this seems like it's impossible. You are no longer letting those thoughts win. For those of you who are starting a new venture in some sort of money, again, same rules apply. The only thing that's stopping you right now is you. Let that sink in. If all of the obstacles in your way was literally created by you, you can also remove them. Just something to sit with. Just something to sit with. Gemini, what I see for you, we've got Gemini, Virgo, Leo, Sag, Leo, and Virgo. That is what I see for you, Geminis. That's what I have, so thank you very much for joining me. Pop these back in here. We are now moving on to Libra. Hello, Libras. How are you? Hopefully you are doing well. This one, right up here at the top. Unfinished Symphony. That's a 10 card, too. I saw the 10 of Cups fly through my head. Libras, you could be dealing with energy from the past that is coming back. I just saw the Hermit and the Devil energy. So you may be wading through some uncertain energy right now. It's almost, it's like, it's got that closure energy. There's the Ten of Cups. It's got that closure energy to it. You may be dealing with people from the past, trying to find answers, trying to let the symphony come to a close. What do we got for Libra? Judgment. Ooh, hello. Ace of Wands. We've got the Knight of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Cups, and underneath we've got the King of Pentacles. We've also got the Lovers, the Six of Swords, the World, the Four of Pentacles, and Hierophant. So, Libras, we're going to talk about relationships here for just a moment. And this is probably going to be a theme, but we'll roll with it. So what I see here with the cards, with the Unfinished Symphony, I feel as though that you made a choice. You made a choice. Maybe to walk away from that energy at the time. It wasn't time for, those things to come together, for you to have closure. The Knight of Cups here, between the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles, you may be offering this to someone, or somebody could be coming in and offering this to you, but they do have a message for you, something to say. And I feel as though it has to do with the Two of Cups, that energy from the past that is unfinished. Now, with what's underneath, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Six of Swords, the World, the Four of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. There was some sort of tradition, some sort of stipulation, something that came down from the family. I feel as though it may have come from a father figure, somebody who you value their opinion. But it was almost as though they came in and kind of told you what you had to be and who you had to love. In some cases, that's not usually a problem. But I feel as though it created a problem in this instance. And now you are starting to put yourself back into balance with the Lovers and the Six of Swords. You could very well be moving towards someone, trying to create a family. I've never seen the Six of Swords like that, but there it is. But we've got endings happening here. These are fixed endings. And I feel as though it's things that you have been holding on to for quite some time. And again, I feel as though it stems from the traditional side of things. So you've got energy coming back, Libra, that is requiring your attention. Your subconscious feels as though it's important to express those emotions, Knight of Cups, express those emotions, and be able to find that finishing note from the Unfinished Symphony. It's time to get that closure. Zodiac signs that I see for you, Libra, we've got Scorpio, Gemini, Virgo, Taurus, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. Those are what I see, so you could be dealing with one of those signs. Could also be part of your moon, rising, or Venus. But that is what I have. That is what I have for you, Libras. Thank you very much for joining me. That was wonderful. We're going to continue on now to Aquarius. Aquarius, how are you? Ooh, this one. This one's talking to me. No place like home. No place like home. Of course, the first things that come to my mind is The Wizard of Oz. That's my grandmother stepping in. No place like home. You... Ooh. When I said no place like home, it stems from that feeling aspect, finding where you belong. And I feel as though that you have clicked in to your energy. Do not get me wrong, Aquarius. I feel as though that you have clicked into your energy with the Sun and the Temperance card here. But it goes beyond that. It goes beyond that. Yes, you belong somewhere, but home is where the heart is. Home is absolutely where the heart is. And you can live in a place and not have it feel like a home because your heart's just not in it. So let's take a look. Let's see what wants to come through for the Aquarians. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Swords, Ace of Wands, Magician, Piscean energy with the moon, and then underneath we've got the World. So I'm going to pull the Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups here too. So I do feel as though with the underneath, you do have cycles ending and cycles beginning with the World, that is fixed points. But I do also see some work here that needs to be done. The Eight of Pentacles to the Queen of Cups tells me that there is something heart chakra related, something emotionally related, that is requiring your attention. With the moon here, Piscean energy, it's definitely affecting your emotions, because I feel as though those are, I heard, kind of on the fritz right now, because those are changing. Something about dreams. Something about dreams with this moon energy. You could be dreaming about where you belong, about where it makes you feel like this. Nine of Pentacles. Very interesting. Very interesting for Aquarius. The two cards that I haven't touched base with are the Four of Swords and the Ace of Wands. That energy almost makes me feel as though that there is something on a... I don't want to use the word religious, but it does fall into tradition. When it comes to the higher powers that you believe in, you may want to reach out to them to get them involved. There could also be a disconnect from them during this time. Very interesting. Very interesting. This is all I'm getting for Aquarius. That's all I'm getting. We've got Virgo, Pisces, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. But it goes so much further than just a place where you live. I feel like it goes so much deeper, Aquarius. But that's what I have for the air signs. Thank you very much. We are now moving on to water signs. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. We're going to start with Cancer. This one is talking to me for Cancer. Happy, happy. All right. I can rock this energy. This energy is very lovely. I love the happy, happy card because it is very bright. It does make me feel as though that you are connected with your higher ups. You see the lovely little rainbows shooting on up. Like, it's very connected. She's also sitting on an egg. So I feel as though good things are coming to you. Good things come to those who wait. But let's see where we're going more for Cancers. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. It is 26. I saw 2 plus 6 is 8, and I saw the 8 of Pentacles, which is work. You could very well be going through the work right now. What you got underneath? 2 of Wands, absolutely. We've got the Emperor and the 7 of Wands. 4 of Wands, love it. 4 of Cups, there's that higher message energy coming in. Ace of Swords. Hold that thought for just a second. All right, I won't do that. That's fine. To answer my question, I pulled the Ace of Cups. Continue to do the work. Continue trucking through, putting your boundaries. This could very well have been a long time in the making because good things come to those who wait. But I do feel as though that things are now moving forward. You do have the world at your fingertips. It's beautiful energy. We've got the 4 of Wands with the 4 of Cups. We've got that finish line energy. It's celebration. With the 4 of Cups to the Ace of Swords tells me that divine messages are now starting to flow back through, which is wonderful. But I also heard don't spoil the surprise. So I'm not going to spoil the surprise. But this is very beautiful energy. You've got two aces here. We do have the Emperor here, which is Aries. But that's all I'm getting for you, Cancers. I'm not going to ruin the surprise, other than it is going to be something that is emotionally fulfilling. For those of you, it could also be a message of love. Take it for how it resonates, because it is an Ace of Cups. So, but there is a new adventure on the horizon for you. It's been a long time coming, but it's definitely on its way. So Cancers, that is what I have for you. And like I said, the only zodiac sign that I saw here was Aries. And we also have Sag underneath. So take that for how that resonates. I'm not going to spoil the surprise, because I know that if it did, they would definitely, my spirit guides would definitely come and get me. So we're not going to do that today. But Cancers, that's what I have for you. Thank you very much. We're moving on now to Pisces. Pisces, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Up here at the top, this one's talking to me. What you got? Round and round. I have Selena Gomez going through my brain. Interesting. For those of you who don't know that song, it's Round and Round by Selena Gomez. It has to do with relationships. Has to do with relationships. The song does. This has... No, you just didn't. Okay. Has to do with relationships. But the song Round and Round is being stuck in an energy with somebody who, you know, is just round and round, going round and round with we have the High Priestess underneath. Very interesting. Very interesting. You may know that this person belongs with you, Pisces. Whatever this energy is, we'll take it a step further. I don't want to throw love into the mix here, but I'll take that. Knight of Cups. Okay. Four of Wands. Knight of Swords. Four of Swords. Scorpio, energy of death. I'm not going to leave that. Six of Cups. And then underneath, we've got the Five of Cups, the Five of Wands, and the Three of Wands. So, I do feel as though that you are dealing with another energy, another person here. I'm not sure. Are you the one coming in swinging the sword, or are you the one coming in giving the cup? Because whatever this energy is, and it's very interesting that we have the Four of Swords and the Four of Wands. I feel like this energy has taken quite a while to have a decision be made. Five of Cups to the Five of Wands. One of you may have wanted to move faster than the other. But there is an energy here with the Six of Cups. I do see, you know, that balancing back out with situations of the past. What else can you give me for this? Seven of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ace of Wands, Judgment. The Seven of Cups underneath. Fours and sevens, huh? Fours, fives. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. You guys may have been in the middle of this round and round. I'm seeing a rat running in place. It's almost like you were spending too much time on the situation, and what you needed to do was to give it time, because there was no physical work that really needed to be done. The seeds were planted, the seeds were sown. Like, the decisions and things had already been done. There was really nothing more that you could do for it, other than put your boundaries down. Seven of Wands. But I feel as though the more you put your boundaries down, and the more that you step into you, death energy here, I feel like the more that you lean into this energy of self, I feel as though a new choice is going to come around. And we've got, like I said, the Seven of Cups. We also have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Cups here. Lots of sevens. Lots of sevens. But you may have a new choice. There may be a new choice coming around because this has been given time, or because you relinquish control. Because you relinquish control of this, it's almost like it can finally start to play out the way it needs to be played out. Because if you put your hands in it for too long, you may unintentionally put yourself in a round and round. And the more that you try to put your hands on it, the more it just gets worse. So I feel like this is a taking your hands off of this and letting it, just do what it's going to do. So zodiac signs that I see for you, Pisces. We've got Sag, Scorpio, Sag, Scorpio. That's what I see. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Thank you very much for joining me. This is wonderful, just like always. But we are now going to be moving on to Scorpios. Scorpios, how are you? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see what the cards have for you today. This one is yelling. A change in the wind. So when a change in the wind shows up, it's not like the Tower. It's not like the Tower, because the Tower is, destruction and it's all just coming undone. This has got more of that subtle shift energy. So you may be shifting directions, maybe shifting gears. We'll see what else wants to come through. There is 12, and I just saw the 3 of Pentacles, and I was just about to say I saw the 3 of Pentacles. So you may have different aspects, different ideas, different things coming in. It's like a group of people coming together in one project to make something really good. So there may be something pertaining to that. We'll see where we're going. Let's see what else wants to come through. So we've got the 6 of Swords. We've got the Ace of Wands, which is the Strength card. We've got the 4 of Wands. Love that energy. 2 of Wands. Lots of Wands. And the Page of Swords. And then underneath, we got the 7 of Cups. That's interesting. Fool, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of... Okay. Scorpios. I need you to take a deep breath for me. I do. I need you to take a deep breath for me. Because with this change in the wind, I feel as though that, even the smallest of winds can cause the biggest of changes. The smallest of shifts can cause the biggest of changes. And something has shifted here. Something has shifted within you, or you may be being inspired by somebody else, because we do have the 2 of Wands here. And this 2 of Wands, this is the Illuminated Tarot by Kaplin Keegan. This artwork is absolutely beautiful. This is actually a regular set of playing cards. It's the 6 of Spades, and it's got the Ace of Clubs, and the 4 of Clubs, and the 2 of Clubs. These are like a regular set of playing cards. But with the way that the artwork is done, it's beautifully done, but it tells a slightly different story. So you may be dealing with another individual, you may be discussing with another individual, having these late night talks about the things that you were afraid of. About the things that, see how he's kind of holding his cards? It's almost as though you're afraid to show your cards, which is not a problem. Everybody doesn't need to know all of your cards, but there's something here about having the courage to continue forward, because you were literally right at the very end of whatever was trying to keep you stuck. We got the 4 of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the 6 of Swords. You are moving in a new inspired direction, and it feels as though there are people here who have your back. And they're encouraging you, to take this leap, to continue forward, because what you're doing is fulfilling not only to yourself, but to other people around you. Ten of Pentacles. And it could very well be helping your family, but homegirl, homeboy, you gotta wake up. The universe is knocking. Zodiac signs that I see for you Scorpios. We've got Leo. I was going to say Libra. So Leo, Libra, Gemini. Leo, Libra, Gemini. That is what I see. So that's what I've got for you Scorpios. Short, sweet, to the point. I just had the Queen of Pentacles underneath. Come back, come back. Six of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. You can do this. But you need to take all of that energy where other people believe in you, and then you have to start believing in you. Okay? All right. Scorpios, that is what I have for you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me. That was air and water. We are now moving on to earth signs. Earth signs, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. This one's talking to me for Virgos. Exchanging gifts. This has got that playful energy to it. This has got playful energy to it. Almost as though you're taking things a little bit too seriously. And it's time to exchange that out for something a little bit more fun. Three of Swords. Virgos, I feel as though you are stressing yourself. Replace it with something fun. You are stressing yourself out. And I feel as though that it's not helping. It's not helping. As I told somebody this earlier in one of the Zodiacs, Pluto is in retrograde right now. I don't remember for how long. I do know that Pluto is in retrograde. And what that does is that causes us to go in and look at ourselves. Look at ourselves and see, is this really what I want to do? Is this really who I want to present myself to be? It's really going in and definitely reflecting on oneself. And that's what I feel like is happening with you right now, because 27 goes to 9. And I do see the 9 of Pentacles here. That weighs. It's in my brain. Like it's at the forefront of my mind. And I'm like, whoa. We've got the Tower. Two of Swords. The Emperor. 7 of Pentacles. With the Wheel of Fortune. And then underneath we got the 10 of Cups. I don't like that. The Tower with the 2 of Swords, I don't like that. It's almost like the rug was pulled out from under you. And now you're trying to do more work. You're trying to do more work with the Aries energy and the 7 of Pentacles. But the problem is that the work's been done. The work's been done. Okay. The work has been done, and now it's in the universe's hands. But there is something here, the 10 of Cups, the 4 of Pentacles, that, there's something here that you're holding on to. Something here that you're holding on to that I feel as though this tower was designed to come in and destroy, and I feel as though it didn't do that, which is why the divine energy is stepping in here with the Wheel of Fortune, divine timing. I almost feel as though it made you more set. You're like, no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to hold on to this. Unfortunately, though, the universe has other plans. With the Scorpio energy of Death and the Queen of Wands, it's got that energy of you're going to come along, whether you come along willingly or kicking and screaming. And so that's why it goes back to that exchange of, I understand you don't want to move forward, but one way or the other, you're going to move forward. I don't want to use that word, but wouldn't you rather you move forward with dignity with the universe than to go like a screaming child? I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. But Virgos, this is what I have for you. We've got Aries, Aries, Scorpio, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius. That is what I see. That is what I see. Oh, look. The Hanged Man is underneath, too. But Virgos, you gotta lighten up. Just a smidge. Just a smidge. All right. That's Virgo. Moving on to Taurus. Taurus, how are you? Hopefully y'all are doing well. Treasure Island. And that is a number 9. I see the 9 of Cups and the 9 of Pentacles. I saw them both at the same time. Interesting. All right. Well, because it's treasure, we'll use the gold foil deck and see what wants to come through. Did those really? Okay. For a second, I thought part of the deck flipped right side up, and I was like, did those really just do that? They did! Ooh, they did. They did. All right. Now we got that fiasco back underhandled. That wasn't even English. I mean, it was English, but that was not a complete sentence. I'm going to have to go back and watch that again. That was not English. I mean, again, it was English, but that was not proper English. Interesting. All right, let's see where we're going. Let's see where we're going. What you got here? We've got the Moon, the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Swords to the 4 of Swords, 2 of Cups, Hanged Man, and the 2 of Pentacles. With the Scorpio energy of death underneath. All right. So, I do feel as though that Taurus, much like Virgo, you're dealing with some oddball energy. But this oddball energy, I feel as though stems from an emotional pain. That you've been holding on to. You know, even long after you've moved away from it. And I'm here to tell you that it's time to put that burden down. It's time to put that down. You've been carrying it for far too long. Somebody's spirit guide popped through and was like, they're trying to remember the lesson. Do you really need to carry that guilt with you for so long, like for the rest of your life, that you feel the need to hold on to that? Because if you've held onto it for this long, obviously you are still beating yourself up over it, which means you have or are still learning that lesson, right? I mean, it's still at the forefront of your mind. Somewhere in your brain. Not necessarily the forefront. But just because you stop punishing yourself for something doesn't mean that you're going to forget the lesson. And this is the easiest example that flew through my brain was alcoholics. Alcoholics. When they go to AA and start to get the help that they need, yes, it kind of sits with them for a while of, I made really shitty choices while I was drunk, and, I put the bottle before my family, and all this, that, and the other, whatever they've got going on. But they start going to AA. And yeah, the first year, it's kind of like, I probably shouldn't have done that. But after so long, they get to the point where instead of kicking themselves for drinking, they become inspired and empowered because they have not fallen back into that place. And that's where I feel like this shift, it needs to come in. It's where this healing needs to come in. Is you need to get right with yourself. And I feel as though that you may need to see things from a different perspective. With the 2 of Cups here, it could involve someone else. With the 2 of Pentacles here, it can also involve just yourself. Take that for how that is. But something's got to give. Something's got to give. What is that song? All I heard was something's got to, like, it literally flew through my brain as that one line. Something's got to give. Ooh, what is that? Ooh, I know this song, and it's going to bug me. It's going to bug me for the rest of the day. I'll figure it out. But Taurus, this is what I have for you, your zodiac signs that I see. We've got Gemini and Scorpio here. Gemini, Scorpio, also take Sag, and Pisces, because Pisces is hiding. All right, Gemini, Pisces, Sag, and Scorpio. Oh, but that is what I have for you, Taurus. Thank you very much for joining me. As always, it's wonderful to see you. So, without further ado, we're going to move forward now and touch base with Capricorns. Capricorns, how are you? Hopefully you are doing well. This one. Ah, Capricorns, a leg up. Trying to get ahead of the game? No. That's not trying to get ahead of the game. A leg up. It's almost like you're receiving help. You're receiving help. I mean, because the polar bear, the baby cub, is climbing on mom, or at least mom or dad. We don't judge here. It's not like it's doing all of the work for you, but it's definitely helping you. Definitely helping you. Let's see what the cards have. I'm going to give these one more shuffle because I know those didn't shuffle as well as I wanted them to. All right, Capricorns, let's see where we're going. Let's see what else wants to come through. We've got Piscean energy with the moon. That's been real loud. Wheel of Fortune, Knight of Cups, King of Wands, with the Ten of Cups, and underneath, we've got the King of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Star card, and the Five of Swords. I feel as though that there was a situation, something that you may have left behind, something that you walked away from. And I'm here to tell you that that was the right choice. I'm here to tell you that that was the right choice. I feel as though that because you walked away from something, because you listened to you, that the divine energy, the Wheel of Fortune, this divine timing, is coming in to give you something else. And what that's going to do is it's going to bring in this, the Ten of Cups. It's almost like it's the next step. It was like, it makes, because I'm reading Harry Potter right now, and for those of you who do know, I love the audiobooks. I listen to them all the time. But I can use that example. Yeah, I can use that example. I mean, it's not really the example I wish to use, but okay. So, in the Goblet of Fire, during the maze, and this is not in the movies, so for those of you who are like, I didn't remember that, it's because it's not in the movies. So in the book, Harry's running through the final task, the maze, and in part of it, he comes across a sphinx, who asks him a riddle. And so he asks the Sphinx to repeat it, and it does. And he starts to slowly talk his way through it, and he was like, no, that's not my answer, I'm just thinking out loud. So he starts to think his way through it, and he ends up getting to the point where, yes, that he gives the right answer. And it's because he didn't give up, but it's because he knew when to walk away and when to come back. He knew when to walk away and when to come back. And the more that you leave something alone, the more time it has to mull things over. And that's what I feel like happened here. There was something that you walked away from that it ended up giving you a leg up because you didn't linger there for too long. And you continued to go through the work, do the process. And what that's doing is that it's putting you back into a very balanced energy. Could be bringing another person, because with the Five of Swords, it looks like he's walking away. Could be bringing another person, but it's wish fulfillment. It's major healing. It's wish fulfillment in this instance. This is beautiful energy. You are getting what you want. You are getting that leg up, that boost, because of something that, I feel as though that you did not touch. You walked away from. You're like, nope, not going to touch it. Zodiac signs that I see, we've got Pisces, Aquarius, Gemini, Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, and Aquarius, Virgo, and Leo. Those are what I see. So you could be dealing with one of those signs. Those could be one of the signs helping you boost yourself up. Take that for what that is. All right, so that was the earth signs. Last but not least, we've got fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This is for Aries. What are you? Blessed. All right. This one is for Leo. And then this one is for Sag. All right. But Aries, we've got blessed. You got divine energy here. In fact, it's divine motion. I don't want to use these. I want to use these. It's divine motion energy. What is this? 22? 22 goes to 4. I see the 4 of Wands. See the 4 of Wands. Oh, I got the devil underneath. I have a song going through my brain. We'll see if that comes through. If it does, well, I've got, if you're going through hell, keep on going. If you're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it. You might get out, for the devil even knows you're there. That's for somebody. I don't mean to serenade you. Underneath, we've got the Page of Wands. We've got the 5 of Swords, Scorpio energy of death, the 8 of Cups, the Empress, and then we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah. If you're going through hell, keep on going. Don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it. That's really what I'm getting here. I feel as though that, much like Capricorns, there was something here that you definitely walked away from, but you didn't let that stop you. You immediately transformed. You're like, nope, this is not going to stop me. It's here to make me feel better. It's here to help inspire me. And I feel as though that's why you're in motion. That's why you were in motion. That's why the divine energy has stepped in. We did just come out of Mercury in retrograde and eclipse season. That was a lot of heavy energy. But I feel as though because you did not let that stop you, you're like, nope, we're going to keep on going. It's going to be fine. We're going to get through this just like we need to. The universe is going to reward you. The universe is rewarding you. Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, 5 of Pentacles, Hermit. Absolutely. Yes. You are going to be rewarded. You are definitely going to be rewarded. Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, beautiful. Coming in from the cold. This is beautiful. There is a lesson learned here. Yeah, there is a lesson learned here. And the universe is applauding you. So congratulations. For those of you who have not learned the lesson, tick-tock. Tick-tock, this energy will only linger for so long. So, zodiac signs that I see for you, Aries, is Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. We've got Libra, Taurus, Sag, and Virgo. That is what I see for you, Aries. All right, moving on to Libras. No, not Libras, Leos. Look at me go. Leo, how are you? The card we've got is not for you. Are you trying to touch something that's not yours? Something that's not for you? The universe is like, hey, that's not for you. We'll see what wants to come through. I'm going to use the ASL Tarot to knock this one out of the park. very interesting. Very interesting. That window is closed. The fortune cookie says nope. It's something is very, this not for you. I see the Six of Swords. Are you moving away from it? What you got? King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Five of Pentacles, Empress, and the Four of Cups. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Page of Pentacles. Leos, I feel as though that you, and there's Libra energy, so okay, doesn't make me feel bad starting with Libras. But Leos. I feel as though that, you know, you have discovered that something is not for you. It may have taken you a while, Page of Pentacles. It may have taken you a while. And with this Page of Swords here, I almost feel as though there was hesitation or fear. A fear of, you know, stepping away from this energy. A fear of stepping away from this energy. Seven of Cups. The Death card with the Ace of Swords and the Ten of Cups. You could be dealing with another. Whether it's another person, another situation. But whatever that may be, Leo, you're afraid that if you really understand that something is not for you and you step away from it, I feel as though that with this Page of Swords clarified with the Seven of Cups, the Death card, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Cups, it's almost like you won't know which way to go. You won't know what to do next, what comes next. Well, I'm here to tell you what comes next. Clarity and your happiness. Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups makes me feel as though it is family-oriented. You could be moving away from one person and moving towards another who actually wants to build a family with you. Queen of Swords could very well, we've got quite a bit of Swords energy here. So it could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. We've got Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, Scorpio. So take that for how that resonates. But I do feel as though that you may have been missing the signs for quite a while. You may have been missing the signs for quite a while, the Four of Cups to the Empress energy. But now those are starting to come in. Now that you're starting to kind of almost see a pattern here. But that clarity is coming in, and it's coming in rather quickly. So I guess that begs the question of, now that you know that something isn't for you, you're afraid to step forward because of the unknown, of the uncertainty, which is pretty normal. That's fine. But at the same time, you have to give yourself that chance. You have to give yourself that chance, because if you don't try, you're going to stay right here. But if you do try, who knows, something wonderful may happen. And even if something wonderful doesn't happen for quite a while, at least you're doing something. At least you're trying. Because at the end of the road, if you know it doesn't come to fruition and you're like, you know, this is not a line that I wish to walk anymore, you're going to feel a lot better because you moved, because you were in motion, instead of sitting there not moving. And I don't see the Four of Pentacles here. I see the Five of Pentacles. So don't let this stop you. Don't let this stop you. Please don't let this stop you. Zodiac signs that I see for you, Leos. It is, we've got Libra, Taurus, we've got Virgo, and Sagittarius, Scorpio. So you could be dealing with one of those signs. That could be part of your moon, rising, or Venus. But that's what I got for you, Leos, not Libras. Not doing that again. But thank you, Leos. We are now moving on to last but not least, Sagittarius. What's up, Saggies? What you got? Never-ending story. Never-ending story, huh? I'm going to need a little bit more context to go on. It is 37. 3 plus 7 is 10. I see the 10 of Wands. See the 10 of Wands. Well, let's see what the cards have to say for you, Saggies. Let's see. All right, underneath, we've got the Hanged Man with the Hierophant, with the Seven of Swords, and the Lovers also came out. So you could be dealing with another. Queen of Swords, the Moon, that Piscean energy has been loud. Queen of Swords, the Moon, the Queen of Pentacles, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Wands, along with the Star card underneath. Who was I talking to earlier about this? Pisces. I want to say it was Pisces, because Pisces is sitting in a round and round energy, but that's because they've been putting their hands in the mixing pot. This is an emotional thing that I see. The Seven of Swords looking right at this Lover's energy. Are you dealing with expectations of other people? You know, telling you what to think, what to feel, how to spend your money, how you should present yourself. There's something here about changing, Gemini, changing that perception that you've got, but it's not just changing the perception, it's like an ego death. With the Hanged Man and the Ten of Swords with the Eight of Wands, it does feel like an ego death. You may have to let go of the ego here in order to move forward. With this Eight of Wands right behind that Ten of Swords, I almost feel as though you've been getting these messages. Getting these messages. And you know, you may have thought you may have stuck away from this energy with the Seven of Swords, but I don't think so. I'm going to pull that there. King of Cups, Sun, Seven of Cups, Ace of Cups. And if it's pertained to relationships, you have not gotten out of it yet. Four of Swords, Two of Swords, Tower, Knight of Cups. I feel as though you may have thought that you've snuck away from it, but the King of Cups, the Sun here, the Seven of Cups, and the Ace of Cups, I don't think you did. But the reason why you're stuck in this never-ending story is because the choice is not yours to make. This choice is coming from another. And that's why you thought you snuck away from it. I don't think so. I feel like somebody's going to come in with the cup as you were trying to sneak off or thought you had snuck off. It's kind of like the old cliche where they slam a door in somebody's face, they turn around and they're standing right there and they're like, ah, how did you do that? It's got that energy to it. I would hear what they have to say. I would listen to this. And if you're not dealing with another person romantically, you could be dealing with a boss or with a coworker who, you know, may have been cold and clipped at one time, you know, not really on the level of receiving input. I feel like they are now, or will be. Zodiac signs that I see for you, Saggies, we've got Pisces, Leo, Aries, Gemini, Taurus, Aquarius, and more Gemini. Pisces, Leo, Aries, Gemini, more Gemini, Aquarius, and Pisces. Just in case it didn't say Pisces. But this is what I have for you, Saggies. Thank you very much for joining me. And that was the last of the fire signs. We got everybody here now on the table. So to kind of recap, air signs, I feel as though that most of you are kind of standing in your own way, dealing with things that, are outside of your control, or you need to be leaning into this energy to get beyond this here. Water signs, you're more standing in your way than anything. I know with Piscean energy, get your hands out of the mixing pot. Scorpios, breathe with this wind. It's going to be okay. Earth signs, yours is kind of a change of perception, a change of value on yourself and on how you view the world and what is actually worth something to you. And fire signs, you're kind of right up there with the water signs. The majority of you are dealing with some things that have definitely put you in a stuck place, but the reason why you're stuck and not moving forward is because it needs your attention. So this is what I have for you guys. I really, really hope this helped. Thank you very much for joining me, and I will see you all again next week. Bye, guys.